welcome back to Trick Research. This is part 2, Evolution. In the first video you saw, a couple weeks ago, you saw that I was trying to go with some different directions of ideas I had, and now I'm evolving on those. I'm deciding whether I want to work with my habits or I want to fight against them and make them into something else. So, like for example with the palm gainer. Okay, let's take a look at the palm gainer. Okay, now as you saw with that, originally 2 weeks ago I was trying to do this kind of like breakdancing kind of tailspin, butt spin, yamakasi thing that you usually do on a rail, and I was trying to do it on a vertical wall. And it's not something new, I've seen people do it before. But I saw I had a tendency that when my second hand would miss, I would go into a palm gainer kind of thing. So I went with it this time, and one thing that was a major help with getting it to actually land a lot better was Ian told me, why don't I just jump a little bit higher, plant my hand a little bit higher, and that way I'd have more time to land. So I did that and it came out pretty good. So I'm going to stick with that, keep working with that. It's a light landing and hopefully I can get it to a vertical wall. Now, if you take a look at the next one, okay, which is, I was trying to do a wall Arabian and turned into this weird tunnel thing. And from last week, 2 weeks ago, you can see that it has this weird kind of tunnel effect to it before I tried to twist out of it. It just wasn't working the way I wanted to get it to go. So this week I tried to think, okay, well, it's not working for an Arabian, but the tunnel seems to work pretty good. So I decided to go with the tunnel flip and just try to actually make myself do it and take a look at it real quick. Okay, so you noticed that it was going into a tunnel, but it was actually looked more like I was just doing an inward side flip, okay, or a wall side flip. So I'm going to approach it a little bit different next time and see if I can still get that inward tunnel look, but I have a feeling that this one actually wants to turn more into a wall gainer. And so I'm going to see if I can follow through with that and allow it to do that, or see what else it can bring in if I go with my leg versus going against it. I'm going to try and actually do the other leg to swing through to actually allow me to tunnel and stay in one spot, because it looks like I'm just fighting it and fighting it. Mainly because my leg is swinging back. And that's causing me to rotate, twist toward my right, when really I want to stay upright and kind of stay into my left shoulder. So if I go with that twist, it'll allow me to open up more easily accessible things instead of fighting against it. Anyway, going on. So the next one, the breakdancing move on the wall 90. Okay, and this one I just kept working with it, and as you can see, take a look. Okay, as you can see with that one, it's pretty much a lot like last week's. It's a little lower than last week's, but I have more control with it. And the more I try to kind of roll out of it at the end of it, the easier it is for me. Obviously, it's softer on my body. So I'm going to continue to go with that. Moving on. From there, if you remember 2 weeks ago, I was working on this kind of 540 move off the wall. And it ended up becoming this weird like side backflip off the wall that was really powerful. But I was kind of twisting with it, and I was thinking, you know, about a day before going back to working on it again, that what if I just added a half twist with it, because I'm already twisting that direction, my body wants to go that direction, I'm getting a lot of height off of it. So what if I just go with it and take a look at what happened. You can see with this move that it's turning into a really good Arabian. I'm going to keep going with that. And I feel that because I went against my leg that swung up, it actually made it easier for me to do it. And because I'm not thinking so much about the actual backflip itself and going into it with my other try at the wall Arabian. So because I'm going against my leg, it actually made it easier for me to twist for some odd reason. So anyway, that turned out really good. Moving on to the next one, the palm B twist. Pretty self-explanatory. Take a look at it again. And as you can see with the palm B twist, the higher I plant my hand, well no, actually that's not true. If I jump high and plant my hand kind of low, then I actually do better at it. If I jump too low and plant my hand high, then it's actually harder and I end up pushing off the wall kind of weird. So I just jump extremely high and plant my hand kind of low, and it makes it a lot easier for me to land out of that. Moving on from that, if you look at the rating with the one step on the wall, it's not really much of a rating in my opinion, and I didn't really look at it from the side, but from the back, you know, it still looks like more like just an inward front Webster, wall Webster, anything, whatever you want to call it. But I'm using my hands, and the hands help me get a lot higher, and so I do like that because of it. So I'm going to keep working with that, and my last attempt at it, and you see here, I try to throw a half twist into it, and I really want to try and get that down. I think that'll add a really nice flair to it. So go ahead and take a look. Okay, so you saw that half twist at the end. That really made me excited. I almost actually got it trying that out. So like doing a brandy out of it. Okay, that's it for now. 2 weeks from now I'm going to go back to these again and work on them some more and see where they lead me. I'm really looking forward to it, and thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, please subscribe to it, and good luck with your improvisation and seeing where your habits lead you. See you next time.